Hi everyone! Happy Thursday! So this week I wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing on the fitness challenge. I know it's been a couple weeks, but I did a vlog a few weeks back about just being active and trying to add 15 minutes of activity into your day, 15 minutes of exercise, something to get you moving. And I want to know how you did. I know we only talked about doing it for a week, but I'm hoping that those of you who did it with me continue to do it because I have done the same. I've been swimming a lot and been going on long walks. So it was really only a matter of time before I did a vlog talking about what we eat and what we put into our bodies, because that is actually the major part of being healthy. What you're putting into your body rather than just being active and getting exercise. So I was actually inspired to do this vlog this week because Peter and I recently watched the documentary Fed Up. I am going to talk a lot about that today because it is what inspired me to do this vlog and talk to you about what we should be eating and what we shouldn't be eating and just encourage you to live a healthy lifestyle. Now, Peter and I live a pretty healthy lifestyle. I know a little bit about nutrition and I learned that from my trainer years back, but I was also trying to slim down pretty quickly before my wedding. So I also learned some bad habits, and there are a lot of myths out there about exercise. And in this movie, it really talks about how we've been told exercise more and eat less, and that is the key to losing weight. So years ago when I was trying to be healthy, I would always look at how much fat was in something. And then I learned you should really be counting calories, so I started just looking at calories more than the fat. But now we're learning that it's all about sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Sugar is what's killing us, and sugar is what we are all addicted to. I mean, am I right? I don't even have half the sweet tooth Peter does, but I still want something sugary. At least once a day I crave something sugary. So not all sugar is bad. There are healthy forms of sugar that you find in fruit, and not fruit juice. Keep that in mind. Juice is like so bad for us, but I always want to have orange juice in the mornings. I guess I need to start cutting that out. The worst are added sugars and artificial sweeteners because they increase hunger. Why is sugar added to food? Sugar is added to food to make it taste good. So a lot of people buy low-fat products, reduced fat, and fat-free products, but there's something in place of the fat, and it's sugar. So what's scary is there are 56 hidden names for sugar. So if you look on the back of products and you're looking to see if there is added sugar, there are 56 different names. You can read more about all this stuff on the Fed Up movie website, and I'll leave that link below. So check it out because there are amazing facts. I'll share some of them today, but it's crazy. One you hear a lot is corn syrup. So I was watching that we didn't eat foods with high fructose corn syrup, but there's also all kinds of other names like sucrose, cane sugar, dextrose, grape sugar, lactose, barley malt, golden syrup, beet sugar, agave nectar. Really, we're supposed to stay away from all of them. So what is a healthy amount of sugar that you can eat? So the American Heart Association recommends no more than, for women, only 6 teaspoons of added sugar a day, and for men, 9 teaspoons of added sugar a day. For teenagers, it's only 5. For 4 to 6-year-olds, it's only 3. And preschoolers, it's 4. Just to give you some perspective on this, a 20-ounce Coke is 15 teaspoons of added sugar. So soda is like the #1 big, huge no-no. It says that 1 soda a day raises a child's chance for obesity by 60%. And people who drink 1 to 2 sugary beverages a day are increasing their risk for type 2 diabetes by 26%. Now think about this. It takes a 110-pound kid 75 minutes to burn off the calories in 1 20-ounce soda. They really say that there's an overwhelmingly large link between obesity and sugary drinks. In the United States, it's estimated that 93 million Americans are affected by obesity. This is such a huge problem, and what we're being told is to count calories, exercise more, eat less. That's just not true. It's all about the crap that's in our food, and frankly, food we buy at the store is full of all this crap and we don't even know it. I was even reading my hummus today and there was added sugar because it had roasted red peppers on the top. The deal with artificial sweeteners is they slow your metabolism and then they make you crave more and you want sugary food. Even if it's just yogurt or spaghetti sauce, there are things with added sugars that are processed that you need to look out for. Okay, now this might sound extreme, and of course we're not cutting out every single thing that we eat with sugar. We are definitely limiting our Dairy Queen trips because it is not far from our house. It's just, about everything in moderation, understanding that sugar is addictive. it's like 8 or 10 times more addictive than cocaine. So all I'm trying to do is just make you guys more aware of it, and that's what I learned this week. I'm just gonna pay more attention to what I buy at the grocery store. I remember learning years ago, if it has more than 7 ingredients, it's probably not great. Or if there are ingredients that you can't pronounce or you have no idea what they are, that's also not great. So one cool thing that the movie did was to encourage people to do what they call the Fed Up Challenge, and that is to go sugar-free for 10 days. Now, this is just added sugars, so just cutting out sweet beverages, anything that you eat that's processed. So just try to eat whole, good quality food, nothing processed or added sugar. What I've been doing is keeping grapes and apples around, so when I'm craving sugar, I just run into the fridge and grab a grape or two, and then I get my natural sugar fix. So I'm encouraging you guys to try the Fed Up Challenge. I'm gonna try it too, and so is Peter. We were just getting into the habit of having something sweet every night before we went to bed, and I actually wasn't even sleeping very well. So I know I just talked a lot about this movie, but it affected me so greatly, and I just feel like it's so important for our country to be educated about what's in our food. And if you don't eat wholesome organic foods and you buy a lot of processed foods, just really be aware of what you're putting into your body, because in the long run, it's really not worth it. So I know I'm putting you guys up for a lot of challenges right now with the 15 minutes of exercise a day and now cutting out sugar for 10 days, but I'm just trying to encourage you to be healthy and at the same time encourage myself. Like I said before, when I encourage you guys to do something, I have to hold myself accountable too, and I think it's really important. But honestly, it's all about everything in moderation. We are still gonna go to Dairy Queen every once in a while. I'm just gonna be a lot more sensible about what I buy and what I'm putting into my body. Please go watch this movie if you can. It's a documentary called Fed Up. It is just such an important film, I think, for everyone to see, especially Americans. And if you have a chance to see the movie or you have any response to what I'm talking about, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts about this. I know that sometimes I'm putting out these challenges and it's maybe not necessarily what you want to hear, but I just want to encourage you to live a healthy lifestyle. I am trying to do the same. And we are trying to raise our son in a healthy household. So we've been cooking more and just trying to be a better example for him. So thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot wait to share another music video with you next week already. I'm so excited. Peter and I have a video coming out, so look out for that. Have a great Thursday, everyone. Bye!